All right, guys. Hope you like the music there. And the dancing. I know the dancing is awful, but hopefully you enjoyed that. Apparently, some people enjoy it. Beef donated another $10, which let's do a little refresh here and check it out, Braden. It's not refreshing all the way for some reason. Okay, I'll let it go for right now. Guys, we'll go ahead and jump into our second series of the night. The other half of the semifinals, which is QXC and Apocalypse coming up in a fantastic TVT. I'm sure it will be. What do you think's going to happen in this game, Braden?
Um,
It's human versus human.
really?
Yeah.
I think they're gonna make a lot of medevacs, a lot of marines, and yeah.
Marines and medevacs,
Yep.
that's it?
Okay, let's do a review.
Okay. Introductions. Which one do you want to do? Apocalypse or QXC?
Apocalypse.
All right. So you go ahead.
In the
Say top right.
top right position, we have
IvD's.
IvD's Apocalypse.
Oh, yes. Can everyone still hear us? Did everyone just lose their hearing? Great job. And spawning in the 9 o'clock position, playing for Team Complexity, we've got the man, the legend, QXC. Now, Braden, Supply Depot is going down for both players right now. You said you thought we'd see a lot of Marines and medevacs. Barracks going down now for Apocalypse and QXC at the same time. So far we're seeing the same from both players. It is, however, extremely early. Braden, you think one player's going to play mech, one player's going to play more of a mech style, or one player's going to play more of a bio style?
Mech.
Bio, you think one of them's going to play mech? Who? So they're going to build like tanks, Ravens, Vikings, Thors.
What are ravens?
They're the little they fly around and they drop like auto turrets.
I don't know.
Have you ever seen a Velo stream?
No.
No, because I wouldn't let you watch that. He makes a lot of Ravens. They drop auto turrets and they have seeker missiles. So they blast off from the Raven and then they hit something and it blows everything up, sort of like a Baneling. Blows everything up around it.
So, like, shoots the missile forward?
Yes.
Oh, so those two missiles, and then they fire?
Yes.
Like those gray guys?
Oh, no, those are Vikings. They shoot the two missiles. Yeah. The Ravens shoot like one big fat missile.
I don't know the Ravens.
No.
I don't
Factory
know
going down now for QXC. Still only the one barracks down for Apocalypse. He's going to be looking to expand, it looks like. Yes? Go ahead, Braid.
Okay.
Do you want to click on QXC's base, see what's going on there? Factory is about to finish, so maybe you were right. Maybe QXC may get into some mech play. He may be going for a one base 1-1-1 build. The Reaper from Apocalypse is going to scout that one gas.
Are getting angry.
The units are getting very angry. They're sick of that Reaper flying around the base. They're going to take care of him.
They just shut him down. They blew him up.
Yeah. One Hellion coming out now of the factory while the starport is building. So we are going to see a quick 1-1-1 here from QXC off one base. So Apocalypse sees this, saw that with his Reaper. He's actually got another Reaper in the base just to confirm that, which he just did now. So he's going to hop out. He's got all the information he needs, and he's going to prepare his defense for that. Reactor being built upon the barracks, which I'm sure the factory will be switched out with. CC on the natural for Apocalypse, in the natural, sorry. It's just about to finish. The bunker at the front, because again, like I said, he does know this is coming. Reaper for QXC is in Apocalypse's base. So he's going to get a good read on what's going on as the CC finishes. And here come the Hellions and the Marines coming across the map now for QXC. So he's going to make a little bit of a push here. What do you think is going to happen, Braden? Do you think he's got enough here? He's got Marines coming across the map. What do you think? The Reaper is going to go up into Apocalypse's main just to see what's there. It does spot a Hellion and a few Marines. As QXC is waiting for those Marines to catch up to his Hellions. They are now. He's waiting for a few more. Oh, there's the medevac, Braden. And QXC is going to get all his forces together here on the doorstep. And he might... Well, let's see what happens. Maybe going for a drop up right into the main. But Apocalypse has a good idea of what's going on, so he's already got units waiting for that. And he's actually going to... He's taking this pretty seriously, so he's going to pull SCVs and everything. As he defends that quite well. Don't you think, Braden?
Yep.
Tech Lab now going onto the barracks in Apocalypse's base as QXC. His natural is about 2/3 of the way done.
Yep.
Let's go down. Yeah, what's he got? More barracks on the way now for QXC as well.
And 2 units by the base.
Yep. Yep. What do you think he's going to do? He's going to push into Apocalypse's natural as he drops the main at the same time. He's going to try and draw Apocalypse thin here. Marines in the main and Viking out now for Apocalypse, so that's going to take care of the medevac. 3 Hellions still on Apocalypse's natural. They're going to get 1 SCV killed, maybe. There they go. And they're going to get Apocalypse. Is not going to let them leave, so he's going to leave the... He's going to lose these other 2 Hellions. As that Viking for Apocalypse now in the top left-hand corner of the map is going to come in and scout that natural to see if he's got one down yet. I'm sure he's assuming he does, as his Hellions are making their way across the map. As QXC gets a quick scan of Apocalypse's base, see what's going on. Okay, go ahead. You take it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Lots of energy now. Bring it.
I don't want... Ah.
You can't just look around. You have to tell people what's going on.
Oh, and look at this. I didn't really spot this in the meantime. As you can see, a couple SCVs got killed, and that tank needs to get repaired right there. And the tank is also guarding the front, and what are these called?
Vikings.
And a Viking is scouting the front too. He looks like he's guarding.
He's guarding a little bit, eh?
Yeah, he's like going back and forth. See?
Apocalypse now has a 3rd base on the way.
I am.
Okay, go ahead. Tell everyone what's up.
Oh, and this medevac, I think he's gonna drop off soon.
Those 2 tanks.
Yeah.
He's got 2 tanks in that medevac.
2 tanks?
Yep. What do you think he's gonna do?
Let's see this. I wanna see what this medevac is.
We're gonna see. We're gonna find out very shortly.
Yep.
He's heading towards Apocalypse's main base right now.
Oh. And
there's nothing
yes.
there to receive this. Apocalypse doesn't see this about to drop.
Oh, and
QXC
they
drops both
drop.
siege tanks. And they're not even going to siege, they're just going to go to work on the SCVs.
Oh, look at all the Hellions.
Yep.
And they
QXC is
burn
just going to pick up
those.
his tanks and get out of there.
Just for 1 minute.
And all of Apocalypse's Hellions now are heading down towards his 3rd base. He's going to try and hold on to that. He really wants to get that up and coming. Orbital coming in as well. So Braden, you were kind of right. that's funny. They're both kind of playing a sort of mech style with the Hellions and Vikings and Hellions. Good job. QXC sitting out in front of his base with siege tanks and a few medevacs. And it looks like both players are going to meet now in the middle here. Whether or not they realize that's about to happen, it is about to happen. QXC is going to send one Hellion forward, so he sees QXC's tanks and Marines. As the Hellbats get morphed in, Braden. Oh.
And one tank
Yeah.
and another Hellbat joins them.
There's the Raven right there. That's a Raven.
That?
Yeah.
In the blue?
Yeah. That's a Raven. So QXC going for a big drop now in Apocalypse's main. And Apocalypse's army is out by his third base, so he's going to get a bit of damage done here first before Apocalypse can respond to this. And here go the Marines. They're going to move in on that siege tank, and they are going to pick that off. So QXC's got a nice little spot picked out for himself here with siege tanks on the high ground and the low ground. And Apocalypse is going to lose quite a bit here. He lands the Vikings, and the Vikings are going to go to work. That was a great decision by Apocalypse to land those Vikings as he cleans that up.
Can I, Daddy? Try now?
And Apocalypse morphing... Go ahead. I'm just trying to keep the show rolling. Sorry.
That's okay.
All right. What? Go ahead.
And this, Barrack, I don't know where he's about to go, but...
Yeah, he's just floating out in the middle of nowhere for
Yeah.
Apocalypse down by his third base.
Yes.
Sean.
And, this Hellbat is guarding the front.
Yep. One lonely old Hellbat.
Yeah. And this
QXC
army...
is pushing across the map
Yes.
with a very big army. So let's see what happens here, eh, Braden?
Yeah.
He's going to attack and try and...
Oh, that Hellbat is in danger.
Yep, he's in danger.
Oh, I think those tanks are gonna spot him soon.
Yep,
Oh,
that
and they
Hellbat,
spot him.
that Hellbat by Apocalypse is
They
going to spot
spot him.
QXC's army.
Yeah.
As he moves his entire army now down to his third.
That's
He's kind
a
of skirting
lot.
his natural and his third base with a center tower going down, because I think he can tell QXC is trying to get him moving between his three bases as QXC is just continuing to macro back at home. What do you think, Braid? An Apocalypse dropping the two Hellbats on the siege tank, trying to pick up the kill there. Doesn't manage to work. But it was a nice try, right, Braden?
Yeah, why are they all running fast?
Because they're stimmed.
So they're like about to die?
No, it's like, you know when you drink, like, a Pepsi, which you usually don't ever get to drink, and you get all amped up and crazy like Jackson? That's like what the Marines get when they get stimmed. They get all crazy because they like drink a Pepsi, and then they can go in and shoot really fast. Apocalypse now set up to defend as QXC is dropping into his main. And QXC is going to go to work on that factory. He's going to take that out. He's going to go after the production. Is he going to take it out? Oh, it's close. Oh, Apocalypse. Oh, he's going to repair it. What a clutch repair by Apocalypse to hold on to that factory. That must have been down to 1 health there. That was fantastic. As QXC is continuing to drop harass here at Apocalypse's third base. Two lowly old siege tanks there by QXC. Fourth command center going down now for Apocalypse. As both players now are starting to look into the late game. More barracks going down for QXC. So he's looking to play more of a mobile bio game right now. He's going to leave those two siege tanks sieged up there at to the southwest of Apocalypse's third base. And it looks like he's going to go for another big doom drop here. QXC back into the main of Apocalypse. He doesn't want to give this up. Never going to give it up. QXC in the main of Apocalypse here. He's going to go to work again. The Vikings show up. They're going to snipe off all those medevacs.
That's what you're talking about, blue fire?
Yeah, blue flame. Yeah, it's an upgrade. And Apocalypse is going to clean up QXC's drop. And QXC, he does have Bio back at home. 1-1 to Apocalypse's 2-0 mech army. And a few SVs getting caught out of position there by Apocalypse at his would-be 4th base. As he drops some Hellbats to clean that up. QXC trying to take a 4th base of his own, the bottom left-hand position as Apocalypse spots it. QXC now trying to force this bio play. He's going to come in with another group of bio units, 2 medevacs, and he's going to spot this 4th trying to land. And Apocalypse is not going to let that happen. He's got a giant mech army right now. And he is going to continue to roll as QXC's got a handful of Marines and Marauders in Apocalypse's main base. And Apocalypse is going to push this back, and I think he's had enough. I think he's going to siege up and just sit here now. And he's going to start to push. Supplies are pretty much even, but I think Apocalypse just has the stronger army. QXC might have the most mobile army, but Apocalypse is going to move forward now into QXC's 3rd base. Do you think it's going to happen, Brayden? Oh, and he's sieged up, and QXC decides to turn out and come back, and all his units are going to get chewed up by those siege tanks. And Apocalypse takes game 1 in that best of 3. So you were right. Apocalypse played a mech style, and QXC played a bio style. Good job. Anything you want to say?
No, not really.
No, you're just taking it all in, eh?
I'm just shy. Hey, a popcorn seed left over.
A popcorn seed. Yeah, just throw that away. Yeah, I'll pick that up after. All right, guys, if you want to give those guys some love, QXC, you can follow him on Twitter at COL_QXC, or you can follow Apocalypse at APOC_SC2 as well. Be sure to check those guys out. They were good enough to donate their time for this tournament. So for that, we do appreciate it, right, Brayden?
Mm-hmm.
And as we check the donations again, we'll see if it'll work this time. Not quite yet. Okay, I'll have to check that out. But we'll move into game 2 of Apocalypse versus QXC in this best of 3. If Apocalypse wins...
Or
a break after the series, yes. You're obsessed with breaks and peanuts. You brought down this can of peanuts, and you're like, Daddy, can I steal some peanuts?
I want some
and have
peanuts.
them? And I said, people don't want to hear you munchy-wunching on peanuts as they're trying to watch the game. What do you think that sounds like? People don't want to hear that. You can have some peanuts at the break. Does that sound good? You're all about peanuts. When's the break? When's the peanuts coming out? Alright, guys, let's jump into game 2. Apocalypse now. 1 game away from moving into the finals. QXC's got to win this to stay in it. Who do you think's going to win, Brayden? Finish your yawn. I know I'm. Am I putting you to sleep?
Yeah, can you do the 2 introductions?
No, you got to do 1. It's only fair. I can't do both again.
Come on.
You can do Apocalypse or QXC.
Apocalypse.
Okay. So
In the spawning in the bottom left position, we have IvD.Apocalypse.
yes, excellent
I did it
job.
right.
You did it that one all by yourself.
Yay!
You did a great job. Good. Yes, great job. Perfect. All right, I'll see if I can do a good job here too. Spawning in the top. No, I already screwed it up. I said tight. There you go. You already. Oh, you should do that one then. I'll just get it wrong. Do you want to do that one?
No.
Okay, I'll try it again. Okay. Spawning in the top right-hand position, we have playing for Team Complexity, QXC.
QXC. Give it up
Yeah.
for QXC.
Let's give it up for QXC. Same start again here now for both players this game. Barracks and a supply depot going down. And a gas for Apocalypse as well. And QXC, so identical builds so far. What do you think is going to happen this game, Braden? You were bang on last game. You said some guy was going to play mech and one was going to play bio, and that's exactly what happened.
I think this SCV. I already screwed it up. I said AV.
An ABC? That's okay. We'll let you off the hook.
This SCV, I think he's going to start looking out. And I don't think this SCV is going to make it. I think that...
he's going to get in. He spotted the barracks and the supply depot. He could have went right into the main. I guess he feels he doesn't have to. He wants to see what's about to come out here, I guess.
Yeah, me
As one Marine comes out for Apocalypse. QXC with the factory going down. Back into that straight, which could be another 1-1-1 style. What do you think, Braden? The factory's going down for QXC. Do you think he's going to go into Hellions again? Those fire guys, the fire units? What's Apocalypse doing? What's he got? He's got a second gas going down. He's got a factory of his own going down. So this could be interesting.
Yes.
Apocalypse is going to have a slight economic lead taking that later factory. We'll see if that'll give him an advantage later on. As I'm sure there will be some aggression in the early game here.
And I think they're starting to build the same, Daddy.
QXC's got a starport going down his main, so it is another 1-1-1 build. We're going to see what he wants to get done here as a Reaper is going to make its way across the map to scout out Apocalypse's base. What's Apocalypse got, Braid?
He has a factory.
Yes, and what's he building?
A starport.
Yep.
And he has one barrack.
With a
Pretty
tech
good.
lab ready to go with that starport, as Apocalypse is looking for a pause. And they're going to go ahead.
I think this is going to be an early game, everyone.
You think it's going to be a quick game?
Yep, I think.
What do you think is going to happen? As QXC is going to go to work on Apocalypse's SCVs. As the Marines are going to come around, try and get a snipe off, and they are going to get that Reaper. Nice reaction there by Apocalypse to get that Reaper. And that factory, and what's he got coming on, Braid?
What does he have?
Reactored barracks and cloaked banshees on the way for Apocalypse. You know what that means, Braid?
What?
Cloaked banshees.
Code banshees?
Cloaked banshees.
Cloaked
That means they're invisible.
banshees?
You can't even see them.
What are banshees?
They're the flying guys that shoot the ground.
That-
Flying ships. As QXC is going for another CC in his main here, and he has no missile turret down. He does have a Raven though, so he knows something's going on. He did scout the tech lab in Apocalypse's main base as Cloak is nearing completion. Apocalypse's second CC in his natural about 2/3 of the way done now as well. And QXC is going to spot that Banshee outside his base with that one Marine. As Apocalypse is going to move in here, there is that Raven, so that as long as that Raven keeps an eye on that Banshee, and there also is a Viking out as well for QXC. Supplies almost dead even, resources almost dead even. Tank now out for Apocalypse as well, as he's got a Raven of his own. And Apocalypse's Banshee is going to go to work on some SCVs, and that Raven and Viking are going to come in. They're going to snipe that. They're going to snipe that Banshee as that Banshee falls.
Dad.
Engineering bay going down for QXC. He's going to be looking to get some missile turrets. Another cloaked Banshee on the way for Apocalypse. Or Banshee, which I'm sure will be cloaked at some point in the very near future. As QXC is going to pick up his units, he's going to start shuttling across the map with that Viking and Raven in tow, and Apocalypse is going to see them leaving the base.
And Apocalypse's unit, he's going back home. He doesn't like this.
He doesn't like this part?
Yeah.
He just wants to get home,
Or he's
get home and get
staying
under the covers.
Here. He's actually staying here, I think.
QXC's got his units now heading towards Apocalypse's main once again. Looking for that big drop. As Apocalypse is going to start another CC at his natural. And QXC's now dropped into Apocalypse's main. And he's got a very good position. Although Apocalypse now is going to force his way into QXC's position as well. So this is interesting. Apocalypse does have obviously a bunch of SCVs and one siege tank at home with a few Marines. But Apocalypse now in the main of QXC with nothing left for QXC. He's got 4 production buildings and that's it. And Apocalypse is going to go to work on that. And with only a few units left for Apocalypse for QXC and Apocalypse's base, this might be it, Braden. This might be a very early game now. SCV is being pulled by QXC. And, oh, yep, there it is. Apocalypse takes game number 2 and moves into the finals of the Chio Invitational versus Hendralisk.
Daddy.
Yes, Braden. What can I do for you?
I get my $5 bill back.
For what?
I said that...
You said what? You said what?
I said that... I can't remember what I was gonna say.
It's too bad. I already went to Grandma's house and picked it up.
No, you didn't.
I deposited it today. Yes, I did. For you guys that were watching yesterday, Braden made me a bet, and I don't even remember what it was, but it was about if I won, I got the $5 that you were stashing at Grandma's house, and I won, so I went and got it today while you were having a nap and deposited that.
No.
And I think I'm gonna go buy a whole bunch of candy with it. So thank you. Just joking. All right, guys, there we go. Game number 2 goes to Apocalypse. He's going to move into the final with Hendralisk, and we're going to move into that in just a few minutes. We're going to have a quick break, and I'll see if I can get a refresh here on the donations, because I'm sure they've just been pouring in. Braden can have his peanuts.
Yeah.
Oh, hallelujah. The peanuts are coming out for Braden, so you guys can watch and enjoy in silence as he...
munches and crunches.
Munches and crunches on some peanuts. So guys, give us a few minutes. We'll be right back. We'll start the finals of the Chio Invitational with Hendralisk and Apocalypse and a classic ZVT. It's the meat and potatoes of StarCraft. Give us a few minutes. We'll be right back.